Hello, beautiful mamas. How are we all doing? I hope we're good. Well, let's answer some frequently asked questions that I get in almost all of our posts. But here is Annabelle showing you her food and the soup that she's going to have. But first, baby girl has to say amen to her prayer, and then we went ahead to eat. Now, let's get into the questions. I get asked, do I still breastfeed Annabelle? Annabelle is currently a year and 8 months. I am not breastfeeding Annabelle. I stopped breastfeeding Annabelle by 3 months old. When Annabelle was 3 months old, it wasn't by choice. It was due to low production of breast milk, and I tried everything. I already knew it wasn't going to work because Annabelle is my second child. With my first child, I struggled, but with Annabelle, the struggle became double. So I stopped breastfeeding Annabelle around 3 months. If I'm not mistaken, even before she fully clocked 3 months, there was nothing I could do about that. So I went on formula, and that made me introduce Annabelle to all of this food that you see her eating. This is not a day journey. We started eating solid when she clocked 6 months. Yes, I started feeding her all this food little by little in tiny portions when we were 6 months old, because I knew that breast milk contributes to children's immune system, and because she didn't have that because of some things, some matters that we couldn't handle. So I started feeding her home cooked meal. So yes, that is this level of eating that you're seeing Annabelle eat. It did not start today. It is a journey, and I am glad that God just saw me through it, and we are here that we are today. And yeah, please, whenever I have Semo in badges like this, it's not only Annabelle that I'm feeding. I'm feeding Annabelle, and I am feeding her brother too. Yeah, that is it. And I get asked if Annabelle eats pepper. Yes, Annabelle eats pepper. This food that you see her eating is a food that is for everybody. So of course, I will definitely add pepper, but I don't over spice it or over add pepper, because if you have children in the house and you don't want to be making separate food for them, you have to be considering them when you're adding pepper inside the food. Do I add salt in her food? Of course, it only makes more sense when I am cooking food like this to add salt. I don't over salt, I don't under salt. And yeah, I think that is the questions I can remember that I get asked. And yeah, we have graduated from drinking formula to drinking a whole milk. So Annabelle doesn't take formula anymore. Before, when she wakes up in the morning, the first thing that she takes is formula, but we don't take formula anymore. We now take full milk. And yeah, that is it. I don't think there's any more questions. You're welcome. Clap for yourself. Say bye-bye.
Bye.